Hey y'all, this is our Q&A. I meant to do it a few days ago. We've just been so busy and, well, yeah, because we just got back yesterday?
Day
before yesterday from, traveling for Christmas and everything. So, okay, here's the first question. How did you come up with your username? My username is edhill1988. A lot of people said Ed Hill, but it's edhill1988. The E stands for my first name, Emerald. The D was my middle name, was Damaris. And I made this like in high school, y'all, whenever YouTube came out. I don't know when it came out. It's been a long time, at least 5 years. So, E stands for Emerald. D is Damaris, which was my old middle name, was my maiden middle name. But now my middle name is Hill. And, but my maiden last name was Hill. So it was Emerald, which is the E, Damaris, which is the D, and then Hill was my maiden last name, and then 1988 was the year I was born. So, oh yeah, someone also asked how old we are. I'm 22 and John's 25, so I'm 3 years younger than John. Okay, where would you like to visit in the world? I may be lame, but there's not really too many places I want to visit. I mean, I like where we live, so I mean, I'm pretty basic. Where would you want to visit, John? Is there any place you'd really want to visit? And Kaine's most likely going to be fussy, y'all. While he's answering that, I'm going to go get his baby book because we have a question.
I like Jamaica. That's a pretty cool place. I mean, we've already been there, but I guess if I could visit, I'd visit that place again.
And he's going to be fussy, y'all. Okay. And I apologize in advance because he's tired and, yeah. Do you still breastfeed? Yes, I do. Molly, do you want to hold him while we finish this? Because he's going to be fussy. But, okay, do you still breastfeed? Yes, I do breastfeed. I've been pumping for, I guess now about 10.5 months. And it says, yeah, do you still breastfeed? So 10.5 months. And I think I have one. Okay, never mind. Okay. So, because all these questions, I went through the questions and I tried to match them up the best I could, but they're in just random order. And did you experience postpartum depression? I did not. I guess I experienced, it wasn't like...
It wasn't severe, but she did have...
I was just about to say that. It wasn't severe. It was like, I guess, the normal postpartum depression, like crying all the time and feel like you're a bad mom and all that kind of stuff. Like the stuff that I, read was normal. But I didn't want to hurt myself or Kaine or anything like that. So I didn't have like crazy postpartum depression. I guess it was just normal. But I did get down that, I was successful at breastfeeding, so that made me a little more depressed, but it wasn't anything where I was like, just going to curl up in a ball and die or something like that. So I guess technically no, but kind of whatever. Have you bought any cloth diapers besides Comfy Rumps? I have. He has one Fuzzy Buns, but Fuzzy Buns and Comfy Rumps are pretty much the same. So
the same except for the one we buy is cheaper.
Yeah, the Comfy Rumps cheaper, obviously cheaper than Fuzzy Buns. I remember you said you were having a dip in milk supply thanks to Aunt Flo. Has it returned to normal? No, it has not. Aunt Flo came back 9 months postpartum, and I had a dip for about a week and then it went back to normal, but this time my supply is pretty much is diminished by 50%, y'all. So I'm probably pumping half as much as I used to and pumping even more, to try to keep up. But I used to wake up in the morning to pump about 8 ounces on each side, and now I pump 4 ounces on each side. So like I said, I pump exactly half what I used to pump. So maybe it's just my body, getting tired. I don't know, but yeah, I'm not producing half as much milk as I used to, and I'm glad because he is 10.5 months. So we toughed it out this long. How did your finals go? They went amazing. What does Kaine's diet consist of? Breast milk supplemented with formula, and he eats baby food. He's on stage 3 foods, but he also eats off our plate like mashed potatoes, and he loves rice and that kind of stuff, like the soft stuff that he can eat. Yeah, he likes spaghetti noodles, like noodles. So pretty much anything that's soft on our plate he'll eat. He just had ham a little while ago. I cut it up real fine and gave it to him. So he eats anything really. Does he only eat baby food from a jar? No, he eats table food also. How many pounds was he at 10 weeks old? I'm not exactly sure, but I have his baby book right here, and at 2 months he was 12 pounds 10 ounces. So yeah. Did Kaine have a hard time when he was teething? Did Kaine have a hard time when his teeth were coming out? Yes, he did. Yes, he does. He's really fussy and just not pleasant when he's teething, but I don't know too many pleasant teething babies. What did you do if he wasn't feeling well? there's really not much you can do. We just, you know, let it run its course, give him cold things and all that kind of stuff. But he really doesn't like cold things, so there's not much you can do for Kaine besides let him just cry it out. And we also got him a teeth and necklace, and that's helped a ton. But pretty much there's not really a lot you can do. We were doing the Hollis teeth and tablets, but they're recalled now, so. How long did the teeth take to poke out? Once he would show signs of teething, it normally takes about 3 days or so, and then his teeth come through, like break through the gum. So normally 3 or 4 days. Any future baby names picked out? I have names picked out. I haven't run them by John yet, because if you used to watch my old pregnancy vlogs, Kaine's name was going to be Owen, but John did not like Owen, so John actually came up with Kaine, and I told him that with our second child, I'll get to pick the name. So I have a boy name picked out, but not really a girl. And it's crazy because like when I was pregnant with Kaine, it was so hard for me to pick out a boy's name. And I was like, I couldn't picture, you know, having to pick out a girl's name. But and all y'all know I'm already having baby fever, and John's not having it. So
nope.
So yeah. Yeah. Do you plan on having any more kids? We do, just not anytime in the near future. I want to conceive this time next year, but it depends on finances and stuff, y'all. You know, we did a lot of stuff this year. We had new baby, new house, new cars, you know, just new everything. So we definitely need to get our credit back on track. So that's about it. So if everything goes well next year, then maybe we'll conceive this time next year. Maybe sooner, maybe later, who knows. What is your favorite meal to cook, and what is John's favorite thing that you cook? My favorite meal to cook is something quick and easy, so probably spaghetti, because you know that's quick and easy. What?
Tilapia and rice.
Okay, tilapia. I do love baked tilapia, so yeah, tilapia and rice and some kind of veggie out of a can. Yeah. Okay. What is your favorite thing that I cook?
I'll probably say
like a roast drum.
Spaghetti. No, taco bake. Oh, I love taco bake.
You had that a long time. And when are you road tripping to Minnesota? Hey Jen, I want to meet you guys. I'm gonna say next year. That's our goal. We've got to meet, because my first video was me showing Jen and Tim 509 my wedding colors. So we've been rolling deep for a while, y'all. Where do you purchase your cloth diapers? Comforyrumps.com. I put the link below. When are you coming to Australia? What?
That might be a while.
When you come to Australia, love you and your family. Oh, thank you. Next year's our goal.
Y'all donate some money to us.
Exactly. We'll definitely go there. When did you start Kaine on rice cereal? And did he digest it okay? He started rice cereal at 5 months, and he did amazing. He could have eaten it way before then. I honestly think he probably should have started before then, because he, like, early on he was showing signs of, you know, just wanting to eat more and, you know, just not being satisfied. So I dealt with that. I never really talked about that, but I dealt with that for a while. It seemed like he just wasn't getting enough. So that's why, you know, 5 months I just couldn't take. I think he was a couple weeks shy of 5 months. I just couldn't take it anymore, and he did amazing with it. Like, no, you know, no question about it. He did amazing on rice cereal. And then 3 weeks later, we started him on on his first stage 1 solid. So, but he did amazing with it. And how old were you when you got married? I was 21. I just turned 21 when we got married. Did you ever date black guys, or did John ever date white girls? And I mean, John, like, when we started dating, I was only 16, so he's my first like real boyfriend. I mean, I had like little boyfriends here and there, but they weren't like as serious as John, because I was only 16. But I dated black guys, white guys, pretty much. Not when you say you name it, it sounds kind of hoish, but I mean, I don't discriminate, obviously. So I've dated every kind of guy before John. And did John date white girls?
Yes.
Yes. So we don't discriminate. Okay, y'all, we were on What Do You Guys Do For Fun? What do we do for fun, babe? We like to eat out.
She does Facebook, YouTube. I play video games.
Yeah, but as a family, what do we do for fun?
Watch you do YouTube and Facebook.
We eat out a lot. There's Kaine. We eat out. We watch movies together. Yeah, that kind of stuff, y'all.
Typical family.
Yeah, we're pretty much. Kaine's back there with Marlena. He's being fussy, so we're gonna try to hurry this up. But yeah, it's just we're homebodies, y'all. The dogs want water. This is just great. Does this awesome family attend church? Yes, we do. When did you or ED realize you were deeply in love? That's one part of the question. So when did you realize you were deeply in love, babe?
When I had a away game in Charlotte, and we got back, it was in high school, and we got back, it was around 1, 2 o'clock in the morning.
And his curfew was at what time?
The curfew was at 12.
Girl.
And I just had to go see her.
Yeah. When did I realize I was deeply in love? I think it was like the night he asked me to date him, pretty much. We had like a little talk and stuff, and so yeah. But that was like pretty much 3 months after we met each other. So, but yours was a little earlier then, because yours was probably 2 months after we met each other, and I was 3. So okay. When did you both know you were ready for marriage?
I knew we were ready for marriage when, pretty much, when I asked, because it had already been a while since we were dating.
Oh no, we started dating December of 04, and we got engaged. That's the dog pushing the water bowl around, but we got engaged we started dating December of 04, got engaged a week before my 18th birthday. So, April of 06. So,
we act the same way.
It was about a year and a half.
We act the same way then, still act the same way now as we did when the first day we met.
Yeah, so we were just always really comfortable around each other. So, it's like pretty much we knew right away that we were going to be together for like forever, I guess. So, okay, that's enough of that mushy crap. Are you planning a huge party with a theme for Kaine Bears first, or do you prefer to keep it small and intimate? We're going to do a little of both. It's going to be a small and intimate themed party. So, I say small and intimate, maybe like 20 or less people, because we're going to have it at our house, and our house isn't really huge. So yeah. Who's the funniest of you and hubby, and who is your favorite comedian? So, who's the funniest, John?
You are.
It's the bell. Okay. And who's your favorite comedian, John?
I don't know. There's a bunch out there.
Just name one that you like.
Kevin Hart was pretty funny, the one we just watched.
You gotta speak up.
Kevin Hart was very funny on the stand-up that we just watched of him on Netflix. But I also do like this other guy. He's big and fluffy. He's Hispanic. I don't really know his name.
What was his name, y'all?
He says he's not fat.
What?
Gabriel
Iglesias, that's his name, yeah.
He says he's not fat, he's just fluffy.
Yeah, he was pretty funny. I don't have a favorite. I used to like, Martin probably is still my favorite. I used to love that show. So probably Martin.
Well, if you're going throwbacks like that, why don't you just say Eddie Murphy or Richard Pryor?
Because I don't think Eddie Murphy or Richard Pryor are really funny.
What? How about Dave Chappelle?
Dave Chappelle was pretty funny. Anyway, okay. Hey. It's just a hey. What birth control do you use?
Rodney Dangerfield is my favorite. Rodney Dangerfield.
Okay. What birth control do you use? I don't use any kind of hormonal birth control. We use condoms, and I'm thinking of doing the I'm having a brain fart, but the natural family planning, I think is what it's called. I may have gotten
to see when you're ovulating.
You know, I'm thinking of doing that one. So, but we just use condoms. So,
and gravity.
Are you involved with the planning? Oh, John. Are you involved with the planning of your sister's wedding? A little bit. They're not having groomsmen and bridesmaids and all that, so there's not a lot of planning for us to do. So, it's pretty much they're picking out the venue and stuff. We're just showing up. So, as of right now, because I know the other day she alluded to maybe having bridesmaids and groomsmen, but she's not sure. So, pretty much now we're not planning too much. She's just saying, you know, yay or nay, you like this, you not like that. So, what is the funniest thing Kaine has done?
You would probably say when he's in his walker, he takes 3 good
yes. Oh my God, I love that, y'all. He's in his walker, and we have hardwood floors, so he just glides, and he'll start off, he'll take like 3 really good steps, and he'll just lift both of his feet up and just glide across the floor, and it's the most hilarious thing in the world. So he'll be like right here, and then he'll just glide across the floor, and it's just hilarious. And of course, he hits the dogs on the way through. So I just love that, y'all. He's so cute. Okay. Has Kaine ever thrown a really bad temper tantrum in public? Yes. He throws tantrum in public. Yeah.
Man.
Well, around people, yes, but maybe not in like a store or something. Not really. But now he's been throwing pretty bad tantrums the past couple weeks. Like he rears his head back and all that stuff. But I mean, I guess my public would be my public would be around people besides John and I. Yes, definitely.
Yeah, when he's at the house around friends or something, but. He
Yeah.
typically doesn't act too bad whenever we're out.
If he's in a car, if he's out shopping, he's pretty mellow. What size clothes does Kaine wear? Anywhere from, depending on the brand, I'm going to say anywhere from 12 months to 18 months. He does have a few 18-month things that he's in. So, what's your nationality? I get this all the time, and I don't know why I get this all the time. African American. I don't think I look exotic or anything, but I don't know. I was born in Baltimore, Maryland, raised in rural, I can never say that, RURAL, North Carolina. I was raised in the country. So, born and raised in the U.S., so I guess African American. So, I always get that question. A lot of people think I'm British, and I have no idea where that comes from because I do not sound British at all. So, okay. Is Kaine circumcised? I was not going to answer this because I see all the debates and stuff on YouTube. But yes, he is. If you don't agree, then whatever. But he is circumcised, and that's that. So I don't want to have any rude comments because I'll just delete them because it's ridiculous. What's done is done, and we're confident with our decision. So that's that. And if so, please share your experience. There really was no experience. He was circumcised like 4 days later. It was healed, and that's about it. He's circumcised.
Just the hardest thing was
the main thing
was at the very beginning.
Yeah, and that wasn't even hard. It was just like every time you did diaper change, you had to
make sure you did it.
Yeah, you had to put the gauze on. So, but that was only for like 3 days or so. I think I did it for longer than I was supposed to, or longer than required. But I did it like the whole, I think 3 or 4 days. But I think you only have to do it like 1 or 2 or I don't know, y'all. Anyway, yeah, he's circumcised, and it wasn't a big deal at all. Our experience was that he was circumcised, it healed, and that's it. What hair product do you use on Kaine Bear's hair? His hair looks well kept. Thank you. We use a hairdress, and I'll put the name of it in the description box. I can't remember it right now, but I'll put the name of it in the description box. When did Kaine start using cloth nappies? We've been cloth napping for 2 or 3 months now. We haven't been doing it that long, y'all. But I have a cloth diaper video, so you can look back at that and know exactly when we started using it. That's when I made the video.
Been using cloth diaper for about 2 or 3 months.
I'm not sure to use it from birth because I feel as though the meconium may make washing difficult. I didn't use him when he was born, so I wouldn't know. Like, I'm not sure how that works. So I just don't think just try it because I didn't use them from birth, so I don't know if it would be hard to wash. But there's a lot of different detergents and stuff, so you should be fine. So okay, all that's our Q&A. Thank you so much for watching.
Thank you.
Bye.
See ya.